Good morning, everyone. I'd like to welcome all of you this morning to Centerpoint ISD. My name is Josh Limmer. I'm the superintendent of schools here for Centerpoint ISD. And this morning, we're having a great opportunity given to us. We've had a tragedy with the flood that took place, a month ago. A lot of us still getting through all of the hardships, pain, and the work to getting through it. But sticking together, the community is coming around, being strong. Got a lot of gracious support from all across the state, across the nation, and great companies sticking together to build us up and make us stronger together as we move forward. So today we're giving out AT&T and CompuDoc, of course, with the Governor and First Lady Abbott, are giving out 280 laptops to the families here at Centerpoint that were affected by the flood and devastation that took place. And so with the generosity of all these companies and people here today, it just makes us proud to know that the support is here and that people are looking out for us and sticking together for us. And at this time, I'll hand it off to Leslie.
Thank you. Good morning. Thank you all for being here so much. My name is Leslie Ward, and I'm the president of AT&T Southern Region. I am honored and humbled to be here and to welcome the Governor and First Lady to today's events. Thank you both for joining us. And also, thank you, Representative Friedel, for being here today. And I also want to extend my gratitude to the leadership and staff at Centerpoint ISD, as well as CompuDoc, the Centerpoint Alliance for Progress, and the Community Foundation of the Texas Hill Country for working with us today on today's events, and for all you do to support Texas students and communities. And for all of the people that were working really hard bringing in chairs and getting everything set up, thank you so much. AT&T is too proud to support this community as you continue to recover from the devastating flooding. We hope these laptops help you stay connected, continue learning, and pursue your dreams. I know this community has gone through unimaginable things over the last couple of months, but I hope each of you has felt the love and support from across the state, our country, and even the world. Alongside many others, AT&T and our employees have contributed directly to the Community Foundation of the Texas Hill Country's Kerr County Flood Relief Fund to help with both your immediate needs and long-term rebuilding after these recent floods. We hope today's laptop distribution provides a bit of encouragement and a practical tool to help you in the year ahead. To the students that are here, whether you're in elementary, middle, or high school, you are the future of Texas, and because of you, our state's future is very bright. We're honored to be with you today, and we believe in all that you will accomplish. Now it is my honor to introduce my friend and our governor, Greg Abbott. Named one of the 100 most influential people in the world by Time magazine in 2024, Governor Greg Abbott is building upon his record as a strong conservative leader who fights to preserve Texas values and ensure that the Lone Star State remains the best place to live, work, and raise a family. Governor Abbott's vision for an even stronger Texas is focused on creating more jobs and economic opportunity, educating the leaders of our next generation, protecting individual liberties, and securing the southern border. Right here in Kerr County, Governor Abbott has worked tirelessly to make sure that the recovery process is effective as possible, putting the vast resources of the state to work for families affected by the devastating floods. Governor, we greatly appreciate your compassion and leadership during this challenging time. Your ongoing dedication to this community has been truly inspiring and reminds us how Texas can come together to support one another when it matters the very most. We are grateful to you and Mrs. Abbott for joining us today to support these families. And so please join me in welcoming our Governor, Greg Abbott.
Leslie, thank you very much. To all the students here, how you doing? Are you ready to get your very own laptop? There we go. Well, we wanted to be here to help make your day, but more importantly, to help improve your access to education through things like getting a laptop computer. Before we give them out to you, let me just say a few things to you. One, I personally want to thank AT&T and CompuDopt. Why don't you stand up, Megan, for providing these laptops. Please give a big round of applause to AT&T and CompuDopt. I want to thank your superintendent, Josh Limmer, as well as the board members I had a chance to visit with here earlier for the Centerpoint ISD. They're doing a great job, and it's just so remarkable to be able to see a school come together and be able to be ready to start school on time and have classes in the midst of an ongoing challenge faced by the community. So please give it up for your local independent school district leaders who gather with us here today. So when I meet with students in elementary school or middle school, even high school, the first thing on people's minds is, why is the governor in a wheelchair? Some of you never knew about that before. And I'm going to tell you just real quick and connect it to what this community is going through. On July the 14th, many years ago, I had a devastating accident that happened. It came out of nowhere, completely unexpected. No one saw it coming, but it crushed my spinal cord and left me immediately paralyzed. I could have quit. I could have given up. I could have lost hope. But you know what I decided? I decided I would not let my life be defined or determined by the challenge I faced. Instead, I was going to determine my future by the way I responded to that challenge. And because I had that attitude, I was able to piece my life back together along with the fabulous First Lady of Texas. Get up for Cecilia Abbott right here. I was able to piece my life back together and go on and be governor of the greatest state in the United States of America, the great state of Texas. So here's the connection to you. What I have seen you all already do is do the same thing. You had a tragedy that you didn't see coming, and it devastated so many families and so many communities in ways that were unforeseen, but all change, if you would, the future of these communities. But you haven't given up. You've responded with resilience, with resolve. One thing about Texans, we have resilience and resolve. And already you've shown you're not going to allow your lives, your future, to be defined or determined by this challenge, but instead by how you respond to it. I've heard stories about what you all have done to help neighbors, to help families, what you've done to rescue animals, what you've done to help restore a fire station. You're doing so much to help your community. The least that we can do is to help give back to you. And I want to make sure you know, but also I want to make sure that your parents know what's happened and what will be happening in the future. So what's happened is the state of Texas, we were here on the spot on July the 4th, and we, since then till today, have continued to provide support, more than $200 million worth of support. Last night, a budget was passed out of the Texas legislature, adding another $300 million, so a total of $500 million to help respond to this devastating tragedy. And a large portion of that is going to be helping every community be able to recover and to rebuild. Many of you have seen news stories about money being provided to homeowners who had their homes either destroyed or damaged. And with that money that's being handed out, the goal is this: for everybody in the Guadalupe River region who had their home damaged or destroyed, the intent is to help them be able to fully rebuild and fully restore to the way that it was before the time of the flood, with the only caveat being that if it is in the floodplain, there may have to be some alternative actions taking place. But to get you back to normal as quickly as possible. And that's why the money was already handed out so fast, because we want to move as quickly as possible. After that, resources will be used to make sure we are addressing the mental health challenges that people in this region will face short-term and long-term. And then we're focused on helping all the businesses in the region do everything possible to help them rebuild, get back on their feet, knowing how vital they are to our community. So we're in this for the long haul, knowing that we can't do this in the long run. It must be the short run to provide you as much assistance as quickly as possible to help you and your communities rebuild. That said, there are many steps along that pathway. Today we take one of those steps. As your children return to school, we want to make sure they have every tool available to them to help them succeed in school. We know how essential a laptop is in the education process. And that's why we are proud to join today with AT&T and Compudot to ensure that you all are going to have access to the very important laptop, your very own laptop that you can use in school. So thank you for what you've done, for how you responded. May God bless you all, and may God forever bless the great state of Texas.
All right, once again, thank you, Governor Abbott, First Lady Abbott, AT&T, Compudot for the generous donations and support y'all have given us through this time. So at this time, we're going to have the students, we're going to start coming by rows up to receive your laptops. Just stay in your seats, and you'll be escorted up here one row at a time. So just pay attention to what they're doing.